Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's not the type who will go far in his career, even if he talks about big plans sometimes. He's caring and polite, but he doesn't have the push to chase after promotions or new opportunities. Often he'll let things be and wait for others to decide.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he doesn't break down easily, but he also doesn't fight hard to set things right. He'll stay calm and polite, not get angry or blame others. Instead, he'll quietly accept what happened and try not to make a fuss.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work usually like him because he's kind, gentle, and easy to get along with. He's not the type to pick fights or argue. Even if someone is rude, he stays polite and calm. Coworkers see him as friendly and safe, someone who listens and never creates drama.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well in your career, he'll be truly proud of you and celebrate your success with a happy heart. He doesn't feel threatened or jealous if you're doing better at work. Instead, he'll probably say things like, I'm so happy for you, and mean it. Your achievements won't hurt his ego because he's gentle and wants the best for you.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he won't secretly resent you or let it turn into a problem. He's comfortable with where he stands and doesn't tie his self worth to money or who brings home a bigger paycheck. You won't find him making sarcastic remarks or sulking about your earnings.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He isn't the most strict or careful with money, so he might forget to budget or spend without much planning. Because he's easygoing and doesn't get anxious about things, he's not likely to keep track of every rupee. He's kind and thoughtful, but managing money isn't his strongest suit.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He's not the type to pretend or show off about money. He lives simply and doesn't try to impress others by acting richer than he is. If he has enough for what he needs, he's content and won't stretch himself for appearances.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He's very open handed and kind, always ready to help or share what he has with others. If you or someone close needs help, whether it's a small gift or just support, He'll give without thinking twice. You won't feel restricted or judged about money around him, as he cares more about people than about things.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and honest about money, not secretive or controlling at all. If you ask him about his spending or savings, he'll tell you clearly and won't hide anything from you. He doesn't like arguments or power games, especially about money.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes that housework should be shared and isn't the type to leave everything for you alone. If you need help or ask him to do something around the house, he'll step in quietly without fuss or excuses. You'll find him gentle and willing to pitch in, whether it's washing dishes, folding clothes, or tidying up.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will genuinely help with chores and diapers, not just stand by and supervise or give instructions. If you need him to wash dishes, fold laundry, or change a nappy, he'll do it kindly and without complaint. He won't act like he's doing you a favor. He'll see it as both of you working together.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He truly tries to understand your side and doesn't feel the need to argue just to prove he's right. If you share your feelings or concerns, he'll listen calmly and give you his full attention, not cut you off or argue back. Instead of pushing his own opinion, he values peace and wants you to feel heard and respected.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
Even when he's angry, he stays respectful and doesn't lash out with hurtful words or aggressive actions. He's gentle by nature and prefers calm over drama, so you won't see him yelling, slamming doors, or saying things he'll regret. He values peace and would rather sort things out kindly than let anger take over.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he's not the kind of man who gets angry quickly. He's naturally calm and very slow to lose his temper, even when things go wrong. There's no hidden red flag here. His patience and steady behavior are part of who he is.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility when he's wrong without making you feel blamed or guilty. If something is his fault, he'll admit it quietly and with sincerity because keeping peace and fairness truly matter to him. You'll find it easy to talk to him about mistakes, knowing he will own up and try to do better next time.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and truly understands that no means no. He's gentle and careful with your feelings. So if you say you're uncomfortable or not ready for something, he will listen and stop right away. If you ever need space or time, he'll give it to you without question or complaint.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he's not the type to take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He understands that everyone needs space or time sometimes, and he doesn't see it as a rejection or a problem with himself. He values your happiness and will listen to your needs without making you feel bad about it.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care and never use them to hurt or embarrass you later. He's gentle and respectful, seeing your trust as something precious that he would never break. He doesn't believe in bringing up private matters to win an argument or make you feel small.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to be faithful and devoted, not easily distracted by other women. His nature is gentle and caring, so he values deep connection with the person he's with rather than looking for excitement elsewhere. He feels happiest in a stable, loving relationship and isn't one to chase after attention from others.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he isn't over possessive or controlling at all. He trusts you and doesn't get jealous easily, so you won't find him checking up on you or questioning your every move. He believes in giving you space and freedom, knowing that trust makes a relationship strong.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, with him, being protective doesn't turn into being controlling. He cares for your safety and well being, but he shows it by being supportive and kind, not by setting strict rules or limiting your freedom. If you need help or feel unsafe, he'll stand by you, but he won't take away your choices or independence.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and doesn't expect you to handle everything on your own. If you need help with the kids, he'll step in willingly, whether it's feeding, bathing, helping with homework, or just playing together. You won't hear him say, "That's your job," or "Stay away while you do all the hard work."
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and gentle, not lose his temper. He's patient and understands that children make mistakes, so he responds with kindness instead of shouting or scolding. His steady presence helps children feel safe to share their feelings and mistakes without fear.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you as both a mother and your own person. He understands that you have dreams, needs, and interests outside of being a parent, and he respects that. He's happy to help with the kids so you can take breaks and focus on yourself too.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who will support your career now and then ask you to quit once you have a child. His support for you comes from a place of genuine care and respect for your dreams, not just convenience for himself. Even after children, he'll encourage you to keep growing and follow your interests if that's what you want.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with genuine warmth, not just act polite on the surface. His caring nature means he truly wants them to feel comfortable and respected, so he'll ask about their health, listen to their stories, and try to include them in family moments. Your parents will feel welcomed and cared for, not just treated with forced manners. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and won't make things worse. He avoids arguments and loud scenes, preferring to talk things through or quietly step back instead of reacting harshly. When tensions rise, he listens and tries to keep peace, making sure you feel supported, not more stressed.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he's not the kind of man who will be modern with you in private and suddenly expect you to become a traditional, supportive wife in front of his relatives. He values honesty and kindness, so he won't push you to act differently just to please others. He believes respect and family peace come from being genuine, not from forcing you to change your personality.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you rather than staying out of it or siding with his family. He cares deeply about your feelings and will quietly stand by you, making sure you don't feel alone or ignored. You can trust that he wants harmony, but not at the cost of your comfort or dignity.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He isn't a mummy's boy in the sense that he always puts his mother first and leaves you feeling second. While he shows respect and care for his mother, he also values your feelings and your place in his life. If there's a conflict, he gently listens to both sides and tries to keep peace, but he won't ignore your needs or let you feel alone.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he won't share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He respects your privacy and understands that some things should stay just between the two of you. If you have disagreements, he's more likely to deal with them quietly without bringing the family into your personal matters.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So this is why this guy scores B+. He's a good guy. Being in a relationship with this man feels steady, gentle, and peaceful day in and day out. He cares deeply about your happiness and always tries to make you feel valued. never raising his voice or creating drama.